EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, from the Ocean Course at Kiowa Island, we bring you first-round coverage of the Carolina Open. This promises to be a fun 4 days, a lot of storylines to get to as we check out the early leaderboard. We've got a tie at the very top at 4 under to this point. The first here at Kiowa Island at 396 yards may just be the most docile on the course. A big wide fairway leaving plenty of room for error with the opening tee shot, and that should leave you with a straightforward look at the green.
Rough off the tee, straight out of the gate. That's interesting. So much will depend on the lie.
Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Notavigay III.
He's looking at 96 yards to the front, 117 to the hole. Ball in the right rough, but still has a chance to get close with a nice shot to this hole cut left side.
And that one barely makes the front of the green. Do you realize if you just miss hit the middle of the club by 1/4 of an inch, you lose 10%? That's right, 10%.
Well done. That is in for a par here at the first. And he'll stay at level par. Frank, looking out onto that marsh, no doubt there are alligators roaming around. So it's a good time to remind our players that this is where they decide how much of that marsh they want to bite off with the tee shot here.
Yeah, I don't really advise biting too much off, Rich. This is almost an S-shaped par 5. I mean, there's a long run-up down that right side, so basically anything in a straight line, a good tee shot, still going to be able to reach.
No damage done after missing the first fairway, but he should like this one a little bit better here at number 2. So in the fairway, but a pretty good number to carry here for a second to the par 5. I'm not sure he got every bit of that 3-wood trying to get home to this par 5 in 2, but still in the ball game for a birdie. Okay, on the putting surface, but work to do from there. Now, from long range, this for birdie. Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. That finished off for par here with the second, and he'll stay at even par. Now to the third hole. The par 4 is 390 yards. You're going to drive across the marsh. The fairway is expansive. Really, the challenge here is that approach shot. It's a tabletop green. If you miss it, it will be a hard-earned 4, I promise. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. Front right hole location as he prepares his second to the par 4. I like the looks of this one.
It might have been perhaps a little conservative, but right in the heart of the green.
10-foot putt left. That is well judged. Straight into the cup. It's a birdie here at number 3. Well, Frank, this is the hardest hole on the outward 9. What makes it so difficult?
It's dead flat, Rich. There's very little that you can see off the tee, so you have a blind tee shot with a big carry. Yep, that's good.
Good, clean contact and a nice result, and a chance for birdie coming up. Now Noda, this for birdie.
And this is one you'd expect to make more often than not. Not too much undulation, maybe just a slight move to the right.
Not quite on line, and that'll drift a couple feet by. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4, and he'll remain in red figures at 1 under. Par 3 fifth here is 207 yards. It's one thing to hit the green, but it's another to navigate it. If you're on the wrong side, you might have a difficult time just two-putting. Nope, couldn't get the right shape on that one. It'll miss the green left. This will test the skill set here. It's his second. Right about 9 feet here to the hole. Yeah, that's a good putt. It is a par here at the 5th, and he'll remain at 1 under par. Pete Dye always felt that the best way to play this 6th hole, Frank, was right to left off the tee with the wind coming off your left shoulder. You agree with that? Is that the right way to go?
Yeah, I still think you've got to hit it down that left side. One of Pete Dye's sort of genius architectural traits is he forces you to aim what you think is in the right direction. Then when you get down there, you realize it's too far to one side. This looks like you should hit it down the right, but promise me, hit it down the right, you're going to be in the rough.
No issues here. That is into the fairway. A left to right breeze, something to consider here as he eyes this second shot. Okay, center of the green, a good safe shot. Substantial movement on this putt right to left, and it's from distance, so this one not just about speed, but line as well. Nicely read there. It is a par here at the 6th, and he'll stay right where he is. The 7th at 579 yards, par 5. Bunker will be on the mind throughout. First, you'll need to avoid one off the tee. Next, you'll need to avoid the long strip that hugs the left side of the fairway on your second. And for good measure, a moat of sand encircles the area left and beyond the green. Just what you want to do. Land it in the fairway, get a little bit of rollout, and that is a good shot. That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in really good position here on the par 5. Eight feet remaining here for birdie. That one's going to go begging. It misses right. Frustration there. That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And he'll remain right where he is. Second par 3 here on the front side, the 8th. Frank, it appears to be relatively simple, but I'm guessing there's a little more to it.
There certainly is. You've got to respect the back of the green on this par 3. Anything over the back is almost an automatic bogey. And also there's a faint ridge in this green, a good 12, 13 paces on. Once the ball gets beyond that in the air, it's going to scoot towards the back of the green. So it might look simple. Give it another thought.
And that one gonna wind up smack dab in the middle of the green. This one is all about touch and feel and creativity. Coming down that huge slope, though it is a birdie putt. Right, that's what you want to do. Good lag putt.
Yeah, they can't all go in.
Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he'll stay right where he is. Hole number 9 here at the Ocean Course is a long par 4 at a robust 514 yards. Flat lies, difficult to find anywhere from the rolling fairway to the undulating green. A 4, that's a great way to finish out this front side. And that, a good-looking shot there, well placed in the fairway. Breeze at his back shoulder as he lines up his second from the fairway. This now 7 feet for his birdie. Well, it looked like it was in. Just a tap in there for par at the 9th. And that will mean it's a front 9 score of 35, 1 under par. Through 9 holes, good time to take a deep breath and look out at that spectacular panorama, which this tee does allow you to do, Frank, as it sits right atop a sand dune. It's really pretty.
It is, and it's another hole that still goes in that westerly direction. When you look down at this fairway, you have to respect the right side. Right side is a complete and utter no-no. That's where all the big numbers come. So if you're going to air a little on the left side, the hole does open up. Second shot's going to have to be played across the bunker, but this par 4 gets your attention to start the back 9.
That wind's moving pretty good left to right. No question it helped push that ball into the bunker. That is straight into the thick stuff.
A little too much coffee today. Second shot was short. Nervy chip whizzes past the hole.
You could see that grass just kind of grab the club face, and it's going to wind up just okay. goodness, how did that not just drip into the hole? What a putt there. Nearly an incredible par. Okay, that one in for a bogey here at 10. And he's going to fall out of red figures, back down to even par. We arrive here at the 593-yard par 5 11. Off the tee, it is imperative to miss the sand areas on the right side. On the second shot, best to lay up to the right, taking the waist area on the left side out of play. Do that, and you'll have a good chance at a good score. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Going to take a big poke to get there, but a chance with his second to the par 5.
That second shot got all the way down by the green, but in the bunker. So we'll have to see what the explosion shot can do from here. We really need a birdie right now.
Tough to control the golf ball out of the bunker. This is on the green, but with a lot of work left to be done. Okay, well done. It is a par here at 11, and he'll remain right where he is. More fun now from Pete Dye here at the par 4 12. This is the widest fairway on the golf course, but then it is one of the narrowest approaches.
Yeah, it's also the start of two very important par 4s here at Kiawah Ridge, because the drive here and 13 has to be spot on. This one has bunkers, but both second shots will have water in play.
This is turning a little to his left.
What a great driving exhibition, just pounding that driver down the fairway. I want to see more of this.
From the fairway nota, this is second.
On the number at 150 yards to the front, 159 to the hole, player has to contend with this left to right breeze.
This one's looking good.
I always looked inside that 15-feet circle. Anything inside that was going to be a good shot. So in my book, that's a good shot.
8 feet now for birdie. Okay, that'll help the cause. It's a birdie here at number 12. The 13th is a tough one, no two ways about it. Par 4 at 497 yards. That lagoon that came into play near the green on 12, well, it's now a canal that borders the entire length of this 13th. The left side, no bargain either, with 4 deep pot bunkers greeting those who play a little too conservatively. And this, a tee shot that fits the eye, and that'll be just fine. That's got to be disappointing. Good lie in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Now, gonna have to try and get this out and let it run. Yeah, look how quick that was. Very difficult to get that to stop, even out of the sand, and that race is right on by. Yes, a perfect read there. That is in to save par. And he'll stay right where he is. Par 3 14th here at the Ocean Course. Just gorgeous, but it is treacherous. You're exposed to the wind up there on the green, and you might need to hit, I don't know about lumber, but low iron at a minimum, Frank. This is a great hole.
It certainly is. It can play as long as 240 yards, but it's one of those holes, too. If you were aware of the fact that most of the field's going to play it in 3.5 or 4 shots, you would take 3 every single day. Well, I'm going to tell you now, that's exactly what they do in this hole. Don't try and make it 2. Take a 3. You will gain on the field. Listening?
And that one trying to find the green, but it's going to end up just a foot or so off. Still work to do to get this on the green. This is second. And that'll do just fine.
Now a 7-footer.
Okay, good putt. And a par here at 14. And he'll remain right where he is. On to the 15th, a par 4 at 466 yards. Plenty of room in the fairway off the tee, making this definitely a second shot hole. Because trust me, you do not want to miss left and find yourself in a waste area you need a ladder to get in and out of. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. Wind coming from his right as he gets set for his second.
Imagine a miss club, because that ball sailed past the flag. Really just fortunate to stay on the back of the green.
Yeah, he had a pretty good run at that, but it won't go down. Still pretty good from there. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th, and he'll stay right where he is. Final par 5 of the day here at the Ocean Course is the 16th. Frank, this was a pivotal hole down the stretch at the 2021 PGA Championship.
It certainly was reachable in the right conditions, but you look at that fairway, even though it's wide, it's split in two sections. The right side is the flat side and the top side. The left side of this fairway, it all runs down to the hill. Got to be a little lucky, but good looking hole. That green sitting up on the top of the hill as well with huge sandy area on the left. So if anything, just respect the right side when you're coming into this par 5 green. But remember, you are playing a great par 5.
Now from better than 300 yards out, a second to the par 5. Well, just a good solid shot right there with that 3-wood, Frank.
It's an aggressive layup, really trying to force that 3-wood down and get it as close as possible to the green. That's two good shots if you can't reach the par 5.
Gonna have to accelerate through the sand here to give this enough carry. That is a good-looking pass out of the bunker right there. Got that to stop in a good place, leaving just a few feet for par. Are you kidding me?
That looked like it was in.
Okay, that in for a bogey at 16. And that's going to move him back down to even par. This is another of Pete Dye's toughest holes, the par 3 17th. It can get stretched out close to 240 yards in length. It's got a green that's nearly 50 yards in length. It's got water. It's got bunkers. It's got it all. That is not the spot to be. Now from an awkward lie, a second to the par 3. This from about 10 feet. Yeah, that's a good putt. It is in for par here at 17. And he'll stay at level par. Frank, as a competitor, what's the importance of getting it to the house in a clean fashion with a good, hard-earned 4 on a hole like this?
It's imperative, Rich. First of all, you have to minimize your mistakes in any sport. And the fact that scoreboard pressure also accounts for something. But this is just a great golf course. We're finally seeing a golf course where you see every club in the bag actually being hit. So get it in, sign that scorecard, and be proud of it.
And that will do just fine. noticeable breeze coming right to left as he eyes his second. Well, not as close to the pin as you'd like, but when you find greens in regulation on a regular basis, you're going to have a chance. Boy, that is going to leave a sour taste here at the end of the round. Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And he's going to fall back now to 1 over par. For the golfer we had our eye on, no other way to say it, Frank, just not a real good day out there.
It could be a short week, Rich. We can complain about the conditions and that, but look at the leaderboard. The rest of the field, they didn't have a problem.
So for Frank Nobilo, notably gay the third, Iona Stephen, and a cast of hundreds, I'm Rich Lerner. You've been watching PGA Tour Golf on EA Sports. So long, everyone.